Hello everyone, welcome to Botany Talk. In this video, we will be discussing about fossils. So what are fossils? Fossils are relics of dead organisms. They may be mineralized or preserved organisms of remote past. The word fossil in Latin means to dig up. The process of preservation of dead organisms or their parts in the form of fossil is known as fossilization. So, let us study what are the different types of fossils. Compression fossil is the commonest type of fossil which is formed by the burial of plants or their parts on sediments. The compression or pressure makes buried parts to become flat. Compressions are formed in sandstone, diatomaceous earth, volcanic ash, etc. If compressed organ is thin and flat, no change in its shape is shown. These types of fossil occur in the form of a carboniferous layer in between the sediments. No structural details of the cells are preserved, only the morphological characters can be studied using compression fossils. The next type of fossil is impression fossil. Just the impression of the plant or plant part can be seen. It does not contain any organic material. Impressions are formed on fine and soft material, and impression fossils show better details. If some organic materials are preserved, they appear darker than the rock surface. Clearer details of venation patterns and some cuticular details can also be seen from an impression fossil. These fossils are useful in the study of external features. Impression fossils are also not used to study the anatomical details. Petrifaction fossil. The internal and external structure of these fossils are well preserved. Molecule by molecule replacement by approximately 20 minerals take place in petrified fossils. These fossils are rare and they are ideal material for studying structural details. Incrustation is the other common type of fossil. External form or the morphological details are well preserved as a cast, but internal structure is destroyed. Deposition of sediments form a hard coat around the body or body parts. Usually, incrustations are formed by precipitation of carbonates. Cellular details cannot be studied using these fossils. Only the external details can be studied using incrustation fossils. Next fossil we are going to discuss is compaction or mummified fossil. Leathery leaves and hard fruits and seeds are preserved in mummified form. Chemical substances can be introduced into such fossils and then sectioned for further microscopic studies. Coal balls are petrified and roughly spherical plant organs. They are formed by the infiltration of calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, iron sulfate, etc. into buried plant parts. These substances prevent the conversion of plant organs into coal and therefore results in petrifaction. They are irregular or subspherical masses. They are significant in elucidating the paleobotanical information regarding the geological past. Amber is a resinous excretion exudated from trees due to injury or decay. Plants and animals may become preserved in these resin, and the exudate accumulated on the forest floor gradually hardens to take shape of amber. So amber is another type of fossil that we are discussing here. Leaf coal or paper coal is thin and dead leaves dispersed in organic matrix. The inner tissues of the leaves are destroyed, but the successive layers of cuticle are seen. This type of fossil is called leaf coal or paper coal. Now let's discuss what are actual remains. They are relatively younger fossils. Here, the decomposition is prevented by low temperature or the absence of air. The organism's body show resistant against natural decomposition and therefore get preserved as fossils. So this type of fossil is called actual remain, where the decomposition does not take place. Next is pseudo fossil. Here the rocks take shape of plant parts or animal parts during their formation. Here the mineral deposits are misinterpreted as fossils and therefore they are called pseudo fossils. So that's all for now. Have a nice day. Thank you.